This is insane.
See that? That was crazy.
Look at this.
Superleg.
Well, I'm in a garage. I'm in my good buddy Ashkan's garage. And let me tell you guys a little story. So I've known Ashkan over the internet for a couple of years now. And he was kind enough to invite me to his house. We had some food together. And then obviously, you guys haven't seen it, we start talking about motorcycles because that's how we know each other. And I don't know, we've been talking for a couple hours now. It feels like I know him for like 20, 30 years, like a lifelong friend. Super humble guy.
Thank you.
Amazing, amazing person, great family, and really amazing bikes. Let me quickly give you guys a glance of these motorcycles that he has. Just look at this lineup here. It's and my thing is that, so I'm OCD, and his stuff is so clean, and he rides these things, except one of them. We'll get to it, but right off the bat. So let's show this first. Let me show his Triumph Trident. It has an Acropolis exhaust. I don't know much about these bikes, but I know that it's a 3-cylinder. It probably is a torque monster down below, and it's probably a super smooth engine, and it sounds like a 3-cylinder. If you haven't heard one, you have to hear it because you can't mistake that sound for anything else. But let's jump onto this. The crowd favorite. I know a lot of you guys are BMW fans, and this trip was mostly about BMWs, right? We didn't give it away, but Jim Caviezel bought the Motomillion M1000RRs. But take a look at this thing. And the coolest part is, we're talking with Ashkan here, he did all the work himself. So this bike has, take a look at these things. Got the Brembo black calipers in the front, the Gillies tooling, axle sliders. It has the cooling ducts, full 6 front fender. It has the Illenberger carbon fiber belly pan in there. It has the Gillies tooling, even the frame sliders here, the T-drive rotors. And it's so cool because he's given this bike a touch of his own. He's put a Corsa logo here. You could tell that he has Ducati lineage. It's right there, and there's another one I'll show you in a second. But take a look at this TWM levers. He's got the silver performance technology lever guards, has the carbon nose piece, Rizoma mirrors, has the M1000RR winglets. It's pretty decked out. Has the Gillies tooling rear sets, has the one-piece rear hugger that's integrated with the chain guard. These are the TWM chain adjusters right there too. It's so cool that this garage makes me feel normal because he's got 4 bikes. And I could tell you that there's not 4 people that rides in this family. There's only 1 person. Even up top here, TWM gas caps. And I'm gonna ask him something because when you guys hear it from me, you guys don't believe me when I say this. But the Rizoma mirrors, he's got Rizoma mirrors. How well do you see out of those mirrors?
I'm happy with them. I'm happy with them. It's there's a trick. You gotta learn how to use them. Once you get the hang of it,
there you go.
they're usable.
Unpaid actor telling us how good those mirrors are, but take a look at this. So even has the seat cover, and everything I think he said other than the seat cover was installed by him, which is impressive. But what's more impressive is Ducati here, and I said he is he has a Ducati lineage with this Corsa, but this is a hardcore Ducati guy because I'm gonna put some Ducati jokes out there, and I could do it because you guys call me the Ducati fanboy. This bike has 45 miles, you said?
45 miles.
How many years have you owned it for?
2.5.
2.5 years. So the BMW gets most of the riding, and this is the showcase. So a typical Ducati rider, the bike sits because it's pretty, and what's even more impressive, the 45 miles not impressive. The impressive thing is, he installed his own full Acura exhaust on this thing, which to me is, that's crazy because it's not an easy job to do, and this is not his full-time job, obviously, a motorcycle mechanic, and this thing is immaculate. Take a look at this thing. It has all these decals were installed by him too. I've seen a lot of bikes, be it the Panigale V4s, the S1000RRs, and I see a lot of them that are customers like Ashkan that buy parts from us, but none of them look alike, which is the impressive part, because everyone puts their own personal touch. In this case, he's put his personal blood, sweat, and tears for putting them together and making them these machines, which I think is also the part of the ownership experience and the kick you get up. I'm just looking all over. I saw this bike earlier, but it has so much carbon fiber, has so much detail. It's just looking magnificent. But take a look at this. This is the other Ducati that I mentioned. Black and Steel Edition. This is such a pretty bike. And it's no secret that the Diavel V4 is one of my favorites, if not the favorites. I don't know, I'm not midlife crisis yet, but it could be. But this 1260 Black and Steel, it looks so good. This frame here, that frame right there looks magnificent. And he installed all of these Duca bike parts. So you put this clutch cover on yourself too?
I did.
Wow, that is cool. So you're not scared of
work. It was a lot of work.
And it's sealed properly. And take a look at this. It's got a Turmi exhaust on it. This thing sounds crazy. And these are gonna be rare, guys. The 2-cylinder Ducatis, they have a character of its own. I would love, love, love to do a side-by-side comparison with our Diavel V4 once we get back to Miami. But I love this, guys. Forget the bikes aside, just the community aspect of it, just being able to come down to California, sending a text message to Ashkan and being like, Ashkan, I'm in town. We've talked on the phone for such a long time. And I don't know, it's great. Thank you so much for having me here. And I'm really, really happy that you showed me your bikes.
It's a pleasure, man. It's a pleasure. I'm happy to have you here with us. It's been an honor being a friend, being friends with you, I should say, and having done a lot of business with you. And you're just amazing at what you do. I gotta say, I appreciate all you've done for me. You've helped me out a lot. There have been times where I got stuck and I didn't know what to do, so I called you up, helped me out. So thank you for helping me out along the way, and it's good to have
Thank you for being patient though. So Ashkan gets me because I'm busy, guys, and there'll be numerous times that someone will text me, because some people have my number and people will text me, and unfortunately I'm doing so many things that sometimes if I get 20 texts a day, sometimes it just gets pushed down that I don't even see the text messages ever, because if you take a look at my phone right now, I bet you there's over 100 text messages. So Ashkan has been patient with me, and luckily there's no love lost since he's invited me over here. I know he fed me. I don't think he's gonna chop me up to pieces soon. So that's been great. I gotta ask you a question.
Sure.
Which one is your favorite bike?
V4S.
The V4S?
Yeah,
okay.
V4S.
Which one is your favorite bike to ride?
S1000RR.
And what about this, the 1260?
It's I like it. No, I love it actually. But those two are just something else when it comes to the riding experience, when it comes to speed, responsiveness, just the fun factor.
Yeah.
It's much more with those. This is a good, fun, comfortable bike. And you take out when you're just in the mood for some, I guess, for a chill ride, I would say. But those two, when you take them out, you push them. So
this is what motorcycling is about. This is what it's about for me, at least, to be able to get to meet you guys. This was out of the blue, you know. I knew that I was coming to California, but the way that I'm so busy that I didn't, like, I knew I was coming, but I wasn't here until I jumped on the plane, because there's so much stuff going on at all times with me. And then I landed. I think I texted you after I landed, right? I said, I'm in California. I said, I'm coming to California.
He said, I'm on a plane to California.
But yes, I texted him while I was on the plane saying that I'm on my way to California. Let's meet up, because I think you're in LA area. And here it is, and it's amazing, you know.
No, thanks for
I'm so happy that this smile's not going to go away for a long time, and I'm so happy, and I got to come back to California. So there was a small hiccup that I don't have any gear here to ride, but I'm still going to tag along, because today we're about to go for an epic ride / drive with 650 Ebe and Jim, who's right here. They're both on Multistradas. One of them is a Multistrada V4 Pikes Peak, and the other one here is Eve's Multistrada V4RS. Both beautiful bikes, and I'll be handicapped in this beautiful 911 Cabriolet, which has been one of the highlights of this trip. We'll talk more about this car later, but now we're headed to Los Olivos, California, which should be a pretty cool drive and an epic ride for this multi-strada duo. Guys, this is Samir right here, and he recognized me, and now I recognize him too. And he has a Panigale V2, and we've been talking about how great the bike is. And we are here at Motoclub Los Angeles at the grand opening. And this shows you how friendly this environment is, because Motoclub Los Angeles is an Aprilia shop, but Samir brought us Panigale V2, and I love it. Look at all the stuff he has. And that livery that he has, I'm gonna give it up, guys, now that we're not gonna do the livery. That painted livery that we're gonna do is extremely similar to the one that Samir has on his bike. You can see he has everything on the bike, the CRG Aero mirrors, he has the Aero exhaust, and I could tell he rides this bike, and I'm jealous because I wish I had the time to ride more and more and more. And Samir, let me ask you, I wanna ask you one thing. What's your favorite part about your Panigale V2?
The torque. Just like from 0 to 60, just love that it's got, you know, oomph right from the beginning. And you have,
what do you have for the tune? You have a T800 or you have a
yeah,
Flash?
Yeah, T800.
T800.
Yeah.
See, there you go, guys. How's it working?
Beautiful. Power's there.
Yeah, amazing.
Yeah,
it actually makes the bike really, really smooth too on low-end traffic situations, which you need in LA because the traffic here is horrible. But it was telling me how great it is to split the lanes. But I love meeting every one of you guys, and Samir is a class act. Thank you, Samir, for showing me your bike, and hopefully one day I'll get to ride with him in LA.
Oh, definitely.
So guys, we're here at the grand opening of Motoclub Los Angeles. I ran into somebody that I've been talking to him for a very long time, and he said he's going to come to Miami. I beat him to coming to Miami. I came to LA. This is Glenn from Race Technologies, guys. It's an honor to meet him. He's been very supportive of us. If you guys watched our M1000RR build, which is standing right there, all the Brembo parts were supplied to us by Glenn, and he's the man to go. Glenn also helped me on the automotive side of things because I have an addiction on the automotive side too, but I'm too busy to play with cars nowadays. But even thank you for that. I get to say thank you in person for that. But if you are in the California area, I don't know if you deal directly with customers at all. Do you, or?
No, I do. We do all the product support, and we definitely would love them to buy through dealers. Through our dealers, since those are our customers. But we definitely do all the product support. We're happy to answer questions or anything you want to know, or parts or anything about Brembo.
Well, there you go. You heard it. If you're in California, Glenn is an amazing resource to have around. He is, I think, a great addition to the industry that we all love and enjoy being a part of, but also being a motorcycle rider. So this is Glenn from Race Technologies. Thumbs up from me.
Yes.
And if you guys have loved the Brembo products that you've seen from us or you got them from us, give a thumbs up for Glenn.
Thank you.
This is insane.
See that? That was crazy.
Look at this.
Superleggera.
Guys, this place is absolutely insane. Guys, we're here at Motoclub Los Angeles. This is the grand opening, and this is the amount of bikes that is in here is absolutely insane. I cannot believe there's so many. I mean, there's a lot of nice bikes around. Here's an M1000RR that hasn't blown up yet. Look at all these bikes. You will not believe the amount of bikes. This is not all here. Even Eve is stunned how crazy this place is. Let's go take a look. Hopefully I don't get hit by a car. But, so you think this is a lot of bikes. This is not a lot of bikes, guys. Just, and a lot of really, really nice bikes. take a look at this. I don't even think I could walk back here. This is just ridiculous. Look at this, a 1098. That's freaking awesome. I'm still walking, guys. I should probably be running to get to the back of this thing. But holy cow. Look, there's an SP2. Looking good. Wow, more and more bikes down here. This is insane. And there's also another alleyway on the other side. It's amazing. Got to step out of the way of these guys. An R1 and R6. KTM. Look at this SD3, guys. This is crazy.
You're right on my ass.
All kinds of bikes. Okay, so that was one alleyway. That was one alleyway. Here's another one. I'm going to try to run across like this and take a look at this, guys. Just an insane number of bikes. How you doing? Look at this, the Ducatis, the Aprilias, KTMs, Hondas. Look at this K46 right here. Holy cow, guys. This is absolutely crazy. I'm ear to ear grinning because I've never seen a meetup like this. And I'm really happy because it's my good buddy Victor's grand opening, and what a way to have a grand opening. And I want to take the time to say congratulations, Victor. Your shop is amazing. You're a great addition to our motorcycle community and to the industry. And holy cow, guys, this is insane. So this is inside of Victor's dealership. And he was kind enough to put the both Motomillion M1000RRs on display for us. This is 650 Eve's bike. This is the previous Motomillion owned M1000RR. Now it has a new owner. And look at this. Alpine Stars brought out MotoGP worn leathers. This is probably Vinales' leathers that is taking a little tumble on. And this is the Grape Ape, the Aprilia RC4 that 650 Eve's giving away with the ones that we put the purple wheels on. He's got a lot of gear in stock and a lot of bikes in stock. So this is absolutely amazing. There's Victor himself is right there.
Another QR.
This is the showroom. This is not just it, guys. Look at all these lights. Looks cool. And if you go back over here, he has a service shop and everything else is right back over here. Behind those doors even there's another service shop as well. Amazing. Well, it's the final day here in California. So far it's been a blur. I've been having a great time. It's a little cold for me. I'm gonna be honest, I showed up and it's low 60s. So for someone from Miami, it's a little chilly. And but the weather's great other than that because we have no humidity here. It's a great change of scenery. It's been a blur, guys, and I've been having a blast. It's my final day here. And also right here you see the beautiful car that I've been driving here in California. And then let me show you guys this car because I haven't shown you guys. This is a 992 convertible that I've been enjoying. When you're in California, you got to drive a 992. And also, I think, don't get me wrong, but the 992 is also in this form. It's subtle enough that you kind of blend in. And let me show you this. I know I mentioned that there was a mishap that I didn't get my luggage here to ride, but I think things happen for a reason because take a look at this. This is just my carry-on and my backpack and my other belongings in here, and this thing is already full. But before I take off for lunch, I'm gonna get you guys to hear the beautiful sound of this 992 Cabriolet on a cold start. I know you guys love hearing exhaust sounds. I apologize, this is not a motorcycle at this time, but this thing sounds almost as good as a motorcycle. So let's hear the cold start